Garrett Blevins here with week 8, day 1 of what I'm calling the Kingpin-RTS. And this was a deadlift and floor press day. Surprisingly difficult. You'll see here, I believe this is my second set, but on the third rep I actually have a grip issue. It was mostly because it was pretty hot today in San Diego. I think it got up to like 70, 75, 77, and it was hotter in this weight room. And so my hand was pretty sweaty. I threw on some chalk after this. And it's amazing how things feel better and easier when the bar is not slipping out of your hands. I know that sounds stupid, but grip strength really does play, I think, a big role in a lot of even back strength, hip activation, quad activation in the deadlift. It's your body, I think, might regulate how much power output it has based upon your weakest link. And if that's your grip, then you might have um, an issue really utilizing all the other strength in your body. So that's something that I've witnessed. Today, I also started working on opening up my hips more and getting tight, pulling on the bar, doing a couple of pressure breaths, and then pulling. And so I did some form work today. I'm wondering, because as I've done my rep work, my second and third reps, if I'm doing rep work with deadlift, are a lot better and smoother. And so I think there might be something to pull when I don't let go of the bar but pull myself back into it, that it comes up easier. That rep there with 560 was probably as easy as it's ever been. And here you're seeing a very rare occurrence, conventional deadlift. And I was doing the same thing with the pressure breaths here. I don't know if I was consciously using my lats more. You can also see I'm flipping my grip around, standing up. I just have absolutely no idea how to deadlift conventional. I'm just going to put that out there right now. So any comments or questions or critiques about my conventional form will be appreciated. Hopefully constructive criticism. But I'm very uncomfortable doing this. But I was able to, when I did the pressure breaths and put a little tension into the bar before going up, had a lot better lifts, and the 405 felt pretty light. You'll see on these I do one rep after the pressure breaths, conventional, then sumo. Still, the sumo feels a lot better, and I feel definitely at least 10 to 15% stronger with the sumo pull after the conventional pull. But I think it's going to be a good assistance exercise for me. I was very tired afterwards. My back was tired, and all in all, it was a good workout, though, nevertheless. I took a couple of different angles on these sets, and I did feel like I was getting a little bit out of opening up my hips, but I've got to figure out how to get the pressure breaths a little bit more consistent if I'm going to lift that way. But I do feel that my form would be more consistent. Here you'll see some floor pressing. I did a few sets of this. 405 felt pretty good, even with real long pauses on the floor. And so this first set with 405, I did a little bit more with a flat back on the mat, and then I arched more for this set of 425. Triceps are feeling pretty strong. Doing a different angle here to make sure that my arms are even and that I'm pulling my elbows in the same on both and also pushing out the same with both. It seems fairly consistent. Continuing on, this is the third temptation of Jesus as told by Matthew. And really, I think what this temptation is it's a temptation to shortcut, and it's a temptation to avoid suffering and tribulation. Jesus can shortcut the trial and the testing that God has for him, the plan that's going to be enacted that involves Jesus' crucifixion at the hand of unjust rulers, that God the Father then subsequently undoes through the resurrection, thereby destroying and showing his power over those forces of injustice. But Satan comes to Jesus and really offers a shortcut, a way of subjecting all things to himself without suffering, without going to the cross. That if Jesus falls down and worships Satan, that he would allow him all the rewards, all of the accomplishments that God will eventually give to Jesus later, based through obedience. And Jesus responds to this shortcut saying that, no, I'm not going to do it. Get out of here. This isn't the way that I live my life. Jesus didn't take shortcuts. He took the road that God had for him to take. And this is important in lifting. There are no good shortcuts. There's no way to beat the slow, steady progress that everyone has to go through. And so it's important for us when we're thinking about our goals to realize we're going to have to put in some hard work. And if there are, you know, get rich quick schemes, get strong fast schemes, to ignore those and push them away, because anything worth having is worth working for. And there's a right way to do things, and usually it's the hard way, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't do it. Blessings.